Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good day on Trading Friday. I got my new hat. Don't know if you noticed the new hat, but we closed above 30,000. And so we had to get a new hat ordered and got it in, I think it was Friday afternoon sometime. So hope you like the new hat. A little different color. Almost looks like a Trump hat. That's okay. So anyway, hope you had a good day of Trading Friday. We did do a little Trading Friday. I think the week ended up down for the week, but we had a really good week last week, so kind of expected a little pullback from where we were at, and that's what we got. So, but we did some cost averaging on some stuff this week. Friday we actually bought some more ACB, so we'll talk about that as we look at the portfolio, and then we'll talk about what's going on with our stocks and kind of get an idea where we're at for the year. And cash levels sitting around 73%, so that's where we want to be. I'm going to try to get there, try to get even higher, but did want to put a little money in some of those stocks like ACB this week, so we did that. So let's go ahead and take a look at see what's going on with our portfolio Friday, and then talk about what's going on for tomorrow. Okay, so let's cut over to that. All right, so here's our portfolio. As you can see here, we had a couple of them that were green, a couple that were in 9% levels there. Let's talk about the good ones first. XSPA up 9.79%, closed pretty close to the high there, as you can see here. That was a pretty good day. You see the little chart here, climbed up and held its ground. We go down here to XOM, which is one of our Exxon Mobil's. It is been doing well lately. Closed up green. It was green all day, so good strong day for that. Closed near the high again as well. And then we got U.S. Steel. Thank goodness we still got some of that in our cash account. Sold out at 14 on the other ones that they $14 I think was in IRAs, which was about a 14% gain, so we were good with that. And now it just keeps going, so glad we still have some there. The majority of the cash account is U.S. Steel, so nice day there, 9.66%. Nice climb there. And let's just take a look at this chart on U.S. Steel here lately. We have done well with U.S. Steel stock, so let's pull that up if we can here. There's the 1-day chart. You see it was a very good day that day. Take a look at the 5-day. We are, you see down here in this 14 range. We're all the way up to 16. So let's see what the 6-month or 1-month chart looks like. And here it is. Very good month. Go back 6 months. You can see this thing got down to 671 twice, almost 3 times. And then it run all the way up to 1669. So that's a pretty good little gain, and since July the 9th. Or let's see, this date here is July 31st, and this date here about $7. You could have got it in September. So there's a pretty good little trade from September 24th all the way up $16.69 from 7. That's pretty good. Pretty good little run. We got the volume on it. You can see here is doing pretty good. You do have a small dividend here. Not very much at all, but it is a small dividend. But volume's picked up on it, so that one's been doing well. So could pull back any minute, and we probably wish we'd had sold in the cash account, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We're not going to sweat it right now. That cash account's done well, so we want to just kind of ride that one out because you have to pay taxes. You might have to pay the tax man, but again, like I said, don't worry about paying that tax man. Pay him if you have to. ACB, we do see ACB. That's the one I added to this week a couple times, I think, and so we're just kind of cost averaging that. It did do well most of the day. and then it pulled back. And so when it pulled back, I went ahead and added some. Let's take a look at that chart for the day. You see it did get up there pretty high for the day, up over 12.12 there. Actually got up 12.19, then it fell down towards the end of the day there. But so when it came back down, and it had been in this range a couple times, so I went ahead and added to it again. See, we're kind of, if you look at this level here, where it closed Friday, that's kind of the support level, looks like. So anything when it goes up above that, you can probably make some money on. So it's holding that level. Let's take a look at a 1-year chart and see if we can figure out what we might be looking forward to. You can see that level here goes all the way back to July. Before that, the support level was in here around 844, but the high level is 16. So we're going to be watching for that. I mean, if it gets up around that 16 level, or this level here is a little pretty solid, 13 something, we may be able to sell, but we'll sure take that 16 if it comes up to there. But notice the volume here too, how much that volume's picked up. So, you know, this has got heavy volume. It's been going heavy volume. Check this out. It's almost 3 times the volume. Just about 2.5 times the volume at least. So that's the one to watch right now. I think that's the most exciting one we got in the portfolio right now. Believe it or not, you know, we went from not paying a whole lot of attention to it for a while there. We were just kind of blowing that one off because it had the reverse split. But now that we've added to it and cost averaged it, we're sitting pretty good. Pretty not too far off from even. You know, so it'd take a couple of good days, and we might be out of that. But it just depends. That thing, if that volume stays high, I may hang on to it for a while, just because we're where we're at for the year. You know, there's no need to get in a rush to sell anything because we've had a good year, and this is just all gravy on the potatoes, more or less. You know, anything that goes up from here. So looks good. We're going to hang on to it for a while, and we'll see when it turns for us. And let's see what else we got going here. All right, so let's just work our way back up. Novavax closed on pretty close to the low, 126.25. I got to 125.21 for the day. So that one's pulling back just a little bit from where it ran to the other day. Let's take a look at that chart for a little bit. Let's just get a 5-day chart, kind of get an idea where we're at. So we're here. We ran all the way up to here the other day, 146. I knew that was hot, so we sold out. But way before that, I think we sold out. Started selling at 114, but still above where we sold. I think on most of it. I think the highest I sold was 131. But here's some support level right in this area, 122. If I recall, 117 seemed like it was a good support level at one time or another. Maybe it's even further back here. Let's see if we can find that level. All right, you see down here, I would say this would be a support level to be watching too, right in this area here, 111, 110. Then you get down to this level here, and that's could be, you know, anywhere from 80, anywhere from this low point right here, 78 to about 93. So, but hopefully it didn't go any higher. 107 was a good level. I remember that level at one time too. So 107 was resistance, as you can see a couple of times here. So that's going to be some support. Probably your next support is going to be that 107 level if it continues to drop. And we'll be buying when it gets to that level. We'll buy a little bit, see if it holds it. If it doesn't, it could bounce off of that. If it doesn't, then we'll really start buying right in here, probably in the 90s. And then if it gets around in the 70, 80 range, we'll start loading up again, probably. Just depends what time of year it is. We want to end the year on a good note, so we don't want to get a whole lot of money out there. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. We want to have that cash see how all this election stuff plays out and how everybody accepts it or don't accept it. So, all right. So Novavax, HTBX, just a little bit of movement there, 3.6%. Again, that's one of our COVID stocks that we're playing for a pop. Hadn't happened. XSPA, we got a little pop on that, but we need a lot bigger pop to get back to where we were on that. I don't remember the cost average right now, but Nikola it held up pretty good. Tried to go green a couple times Friday, but we'll take that as long as the bleeding stops. And Tilray, that's one of the ones we've added to this past week. Another pot stock, ACB and Tilray. Now Tilray is one I had for a while, so good ways down on that one. Not going to cost average it a lot, but we added a little bit to it the other day. It's not that I have a whole lot of confidence in this stuff, but if Biden gets in there, some of this pot could get legalized and everything else. So all the pot stocks would go crazy. Another reason I'm kind of adding to it is because Bitcoin has been on fire. I know you're probably asking what's Bitcoin got to do with the pot stocks? Well, it seems like the last time the Bitcoin ran, the pot stocks ran like crazy shortly thereafter or around the same time. So, it seems like to me people hunt for ways to make quick money, and sometimes things like Bitcoin and the pot stocks are those things to try to make quick money. So that's what we're playing. We'll see how it goes. We'll just hold on to them for a long time if we need to. We've held some of those almost a year, I think. So we'll hold them another year if we need to. But that's once we're playing. As far as let's take a quick look and see what the futures are doing tonight. Real quick. Here's the futures right here. We got. Let me go ahead and refresh this and see what we've got. Yeah, we got a little bit of red going on right now. 79 down on the futures right now for the Dow. Let's go ahead and go over to CNBC real quick. Just see what's going on there. So we got, looks like China is in the red about almost 0.75%, 2/3. And Hong Kong is getting creamed at 1.8. So not sure what's going on there. Pre-market, there you go again. U.S. stocks, that was what happened Friday. We closed up on U.S. stocks. And let's take a quick look at oil. That's kind of what I was thinking. Oil jumps to highest level since March after OPEC reaches a supply compromise. So I'm not sure what they reached. I'll have to check into that. But evidently they were okay with it. Nothing going crazy there. Got a little bit pullback right here, but I wouldn't worry about that. That was that's Eastern time, 10:47 Eastern time. But anyway, oil is up to $46, and Brent is at 59. So that's pretty good levels compared to where we're at. So we will be watching all this tomorrow, see how things go. Setting really good for the end of the year. This is December 6th, so got a few more days, 25 more days. And we'll just ride it out from here. Won't be buying a whole lot and trying to make too many trades from now. I say that, but sometimes when there's a bargain out there, I can't hardly hold myself back. So we'll see how it goes. But again, 73% cash. If I can get more of that on the sideline, that'd be perfect. May put some more of that. I may sell some of the stock in the cash account. It may wait till January 1st or 2nd or something like that, and just to, wait for the next year, so I don't have to worry about taxes on it this year. So we might just do it that way if U.S. still continues to go up. So we'll see, and then maybe just turn around and buy some in the IRAs and just ride that for a little while, see how that goes. But we'll see. Watch the markets. Looks like we're going to possibly start out red, but that could all change between now and then. I guess keep your eyes on that ACB and the Tilray. Those two are, it seems like they're trending up. the last few months anyway. So we're going to watch those. U.S. Steel's trending up. The oil stocks are trending up. Of course, everything's trending up. The market you saw what that market closed at Friday. Let me take a quick look at that again. It closed at, let's see, let me just take a quick look at that. Friday we closed at 32.18, so 32.18. So it's above this, so, and it's going up. So we'll see how it does. I'll take, if I need to buy another hand at 40, that'd be great too. Unfortunately, I don't know how that's going to work. Of course, like I said, my buddy the other day told me, usually election year is 8% up. So we'll see if that trend continues. I hope so. All right. Well, I hope you have a great week of trading. I'll try to jump back on here Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll talk about what we've done that part of the week. Have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that subscribe button right over here. And you have a great evening, and we'll check in with you later on in the week. All right, thanks.